Mind to the East Project Story Time. Pacific 414. Just another red shirt. The Lady Arwen Abbott. Oh God, give me job. God, no. Company! Babisto's movie review. Oh, is it that time? Skull and tuck and roll with the snow rain. Claude sailing. My puppet from another Muppet snowed up. Skull and tuck and roll. He's not angry. He's not angry. And the mad doctor himself, Adega Outlaw. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? I forgot that intro cut out short. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why it cuts out short. It's kind of weird, huh? It's kind of weird. It's odd. Good morning, everybody. A couple of you may know I've been kind of under the weather in the last couple of days, so I don't know how fiery this morning will be, but we're going to talk about exercising those creativity muscles and achieving what you want next year. Let me ask you something right off the bat. Did you achieve what you wanted to this year? As a creator, as a YouTuber, as Mexican Iron Man likes to be called, and yes, he does like to be called that. He likes the back and forth mischief of being called a YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber, Loki. Yes, you are, Mike. Hush. What have you done this year to exercise that muscle? Because it is a muscle. You have to exercise it. You have to stretch it. You have to keep using it. You have to keep it in shape to achieve what you want to achieve. It's really important that not even close, Loki, even though I don't have a channel. Not even close for what? For achieving what you wanted to this year? Think about it. Think long and hard about what you wanted to do. What you want to do. Some people have absolutely insane goals. Loki, I want to have 100,000 people, watching my channel. You think you can get that in a year? More power to you. Most likely not. I think it was Snowdub. Speaking of Snowdub, because he did the snow raid, I think it was Snowdub who pulled up that chart the other day where it was like 91% of channels don't ever get more than 1,000 subscribers. 91%. 91% of channels never break 1,000 subscribers. That was even worse. I know that it was like 98 back before the coup. It was even tougher. And I think that's changed because a lot more people, when the coup happened, when we had to deal with the 88.9% hit 1K. And I was looking at monetization back then. So hitting 1,000 and getting monetization are two totally different things. Because you got to have the hours. Something Snowdub was talking about this morning, those watch hours. Those watch hours can be a pain in the butt. It was the reverse for me. I had plenty of watch time. I had a lot of watch time. You can hush. See, this is what he does. This is what he does. It won't. It won't. It's been fine all years. You hush. You be quiet. You keep it shut. She's sitting right next to me. She's sensitive, Mike. She doesn't need your paws all over. Good morning, Mixionaire, man. The watch hours for me I was cruising. I had plenty of watch time. It was getting past that 1,000 subscriber mark that was tough. And I have a different kind of channel. I have a different kind of channel than than a lot of other people. Even Snowdub. Snowdub does uploads. He does shorts. I do some shorts every once in a while. Every once in a blue moon, I do an upload. But I've got to be inspired to do that. It's got to be something that I'm just like, yes, I really want to do this, to do an upload. Getting on here and talking and doing, YouTube talk, hanging out with Harmon and Dave Bob, doing 0 Hour with Zeropium, Taco Tuesday with Mike. Those I really wish that doing content uploads was as enjoyable as that. That's my thing. I want to have a good time while I'm working. I worked a long time and hated it. How many of y'all dislike the job you have? Raise your hand. I love the job I have. I don't want to hate the job I have. I want to love the job I have. Yeah, you're Dobermans, but you're doing them. Most of my shorts are collectibles, Harry Potter wands, records. I got a whole load of records for Christmas. So I've got a huge project to do because I've got almost every single Godzilla movie out there. I've got a record for almost every single one. I think the only ones I'm missing now are Shin Godzilla and Godzilla -1. That's it. I've got all the other ones. Records, not CDs or tapes or whatever, but records. So I've got this huge job in front of me where I need to catalog all this stuff and do shorts on it. I think that'll help. I think that'll be a nice little fun project. But I want to have fun. How many of you look forward to what you do? I look forward to what I do every morning. I don't get up and go, I've got to go and do this. No, I wake up. I'm like, yeah, light the fires, Valhalla. Let's kick some ass. Shockwave. I don't hate my job, but I don't love it either. I've been there and done that. I've been there and I've done that. Snowdub hates his job. I hate my job. I hate my job. You know how much energy that takes out of you? To wake up in the morning and be like, oh, it's all negative energy. It loads you up with all this negative energy. And that affects your creativity. That affects your drive. That affects what you're doing going forward. Is that I don't want to get up and I don't want to do this and I want to do this instead. Castle says, I love my work. I hate politics and awful management. I can understand that too. I totally get that. Some people, they love their work. They hate the people they work with. This is so, all the little Tetris blocks fell into place when I started doing this. Because I was like, man, I love what I get to do. I love what I get to do. I love the people that I get to work with. And sure, there's been some backroom bullshit that's happened, but for the most part, that's been all cut out. Why? Because that's a muscle too. That's something you have to exercise. Look at it like this. Have you ever gone on a channel and heard somebody pissing, moaning, and whining about how horrible things are and how that doesn't just that doesn't just come about. Okay. When you get that over and over and over again, oh, feel bad for me, please subscribe to me, yada yada yada. I want to tell you something. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes you anything. I've worked a long time with a lot of people. Mike doesn't owe me. Mike doesn't owe me shit. I owe Mike. I owe Mike a lot, but Mike didn't owe me shit. Nobody owes you shit. People are there for you because of who you are. People are there for you because of what you put out. People are there for you because they see something. There's a lot of reasons why people can be there for you. Psychodorf 9 says everything is a test. Sometimes I believe that. I do. Every little road bump is a test to either show you what you are capable of or make you realize that that next step is closer than you think it is. Project Storytime says we ship the troublemakers to Iceland. Mark asks, you mean like blaming everything on others? That's a thing. And you know what? That is just like what I'm talking about. That is a reflex. That is muscle memory. That's something that just doesn't come about. That's something someone's practiced. Where I'm constantly going to point my finger at somebody else, constantly going to blame them for my problems instead of taking responsibility and doing what you do to show that you can make it to that next level. Because that's your choice. That's your choice. How many people here go over to Machini's after the show and watch Machini? Raise your hand if you go over and you listen to Machini after the show. Raise your hand. Put your hand up in chat. Show me a one, something, anything. Throw one out in chat. Machini didn't get where Machini's going because he bitches, moans, and whines. Machini has gotten where he is through hard work, through dedication, through practicing something that he absolutely loves. His drawing. That takes practice. That takes love. That takes care. That takes creativity to do something like that. That is what I'm talking about this morning. Those are the muscles you have to exercise to achieve what you want. Not bitching, moaning, and whining, not complaining, not pointing your finger at other people, not saying it's everybody else's fault but mine. Nada. Yeah, it's Loki's fault. Hashtag blame Loki. Right. I agree. I agree with Project Storytime. Machini is dedicated and his attitude is infectious as his laughter. Yes, I would agree with that. I would absolutely agree with that. Machini's busted his butt getting to where he is. No one's just going to give you anything. Okay? Whether it's a shout out, whether it's a promotion, whether it's sending a chat over, nobody's just going to give you anything. Okay? The reason why we've got such a great morning block in the morning, why it goes from Snowdub to Loki to Machini, is that we all know each other. We've all worked with each other. We all respect each other, and we all believe in each other. That is why you guys have a morning block in the morning that goes from Snowdubs to Lokis to Machini's. Because we all know each other, we all believe in each other, and we all see something in each other. That doesn't just happen. That cannot be just given. That is earned. And that's how you have to look at this. You can't look at it like, oh, I'll just get You know what? I've been around for blah blah blah. I'll just get this person to give me a shout out, and everything will be hunky dory, and I'll have a huge channel, YouTubing. No, it doesn't work like that. And people have tried. People have tried that, and you know where they are now? Poof! They disappeared. Why? Because they never put in any of the work. They never earned any of the respect. They just asked for something, they got something, and poof, they disappeared because it didn't really matter, did it? Didn't really matter. And poof, they're gone. Could they come back? Oh, I'm sure they could. I'm sure they could. But will they still stick around? Yeah. Who knows? Thanks for subscribing, Lucas Sacco. Thank you, Lucas. Welcome to Valhalla, brother. Good morning and welcome to Valhalla. Thank you so very much for subscribing. Stream Elements, let us know. Thank you. Say something in chat. Good morning. Good morning and welcome. I send Mexican Iron Man PayPal. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, don't get me started on that. Snowed up. What are you doing? I'm trying to take it easy because I've been down the last couple of days. It's been crappy. Just I have been sick. I've been taking the NyQuil and doing all that. Now you're gonna get me all fired up. My fever is gonna come back, you asshole. No, we do not send Mexican Iron Man PayPal invoices. That's the last thing we do. No, no, we don't do that. I just reminded you about that. Oh, no, we don't do that. And yeah, someone did do that. Some asshat did do that. But that's old stuff. That's old stuff that happened a long time ago. Loki is crappy. Confirmed. Thank you. Shellback. Thank you. Hephaestus, what's up, brother? What is up, Hephaestus? Good morning. Like Hephaestus's Forge puts out some pretty cool stuff. It's something that has to be exercised. It's something that has to be, you got to continue to work on that skill so that not only you can learn new things, but you can keep up what you have learned. Okay, they say practice makes perfect. Actions here. Actions, continuing to do what you do, busting your butt day after day, enjoying what you do shows. It shows. When you enjoy what you do, when you have a fun time, it shows. Jumping on and just like, oh well, today at the box office, that stupid Aqua dude movie performed. Who wants to listen to that? Oh, hello everybody. I'm blah blah blah. And I sound like Alan Rickman in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Oh well, I knew it was a bad idea to begin with. You it's depressing. No one wants to listen to that. I want to hear you burn shit down and fire it up and have a good time and laugh. Laughing is infectious. Someone said that about Makini earlier. Makini 90. Mankini. Makini. Arwen is another one where it's like, oh my God, that laugh. Jesus. Yeah, don't be a Ben Stein YouTuber. Thank you. Snowed up. Fry. I'm most happy to be welcomed. I have a blast with people. I want that joy of being able to hang with friends to show. That's right. That's right. You want all that excitement and energy to come out. Is that what you're looking for? Or are you looking for numbers? I tell you what, there are a lot of people out there looking for numbers. A lot of people out there looking for numbers and they think that's all that matters. Whereas you've got the other side of it where you've got people that are looking for that interaction. They're looking for that laugh. They're looking for that fun time. They want to enjoy the time they spend on a platform. Squeaka's laughing her ass off all the time when she's hanging out with the puppets, the cotton. Friends are better than statistics. Right there. Right there. Right there. Why? Because that's what's important. That's why we're here. Real Wade Nation Gaming Club Studio has been a member for 4 months. Good morning, Wade. He says, Loki is awesome. Thank you for all your tips and hope. And your 2024 will be fantastic. I'm hoping to be hitting 1.2K in the end of January, 2K by the end of 2024. That's his goal. That's what he wants to do. I hope you succeed. I hope you succeed, Wade. I hope you succeed at what you want. You know what I want? I want Valhalla to grow. Obviously, I want Valhalla to grow. I want more people to see what we are about. What we are about. Hanging out, having fun, laughing our asses off at how horrible some things are, burning it down when it's directed at us, and having a good time, getting your laugh on, having a good time, enjoying what you do. That's what I think is missing in a lot of stuff is that enjoyment and that love and that creativity is missing. It's not going to be missing here. I'm not gonna put up with BS. Let's talk about putting up with BS for a minute. What was your 2023 like concerning drama? How many of you out there had to deal with a shitload of drama this year? Raise your hand. Do one of those and you throw one in chat. Whatever. Boatload of drama. Boatload of drama showed up at my door, Loki. Like a tide rolling in. Yes or no? Ghost Rider threw up his hand. Castle threw a whole bunch of ones in chat. How many of you? Keely Chow, one. I'm looking. I'm watching. How many of all the ones for Squeaky Mouse? Keely Chow raised his hand. Chris Persia, one. Gun Bunny, one. Damn, seems to follow me wherever I caused it or not. Mark, I will take that as a one. Arwin, one. Pacific 414, one. Sean, MNT, one. Snowdub, oh yeah, definitely had drama this year. Last year, towards the end of last year, me and Mexican Iron Man, me and Mike had this talk about not letting the drama infect what you do and how some of it just needs to be you gotta cut it out. He said, I'm not saying when a friend calls you to just be like, nope, don't want to hear it, hang up the phone. But people that insert that into your life, you've got to decide whether that's how you want to, that's what you want to live with, that's how you want to spend your time, or if you want to spend your time on other pursuits besides dealing with drama. I thought about it. I thought long and hard about it. Oh, we got a 69 in chat from Project Cambrian. So Shellback started it, I think. 69, dude. That's right. You've got to decide whether you want to deal with that or not. And I'm not. I don't. Unless it's important. Unless it's important. Unless it's someone that's going through a difficult time. I don't. It's not my problem. It's not my business. Why are you bringing it to my door? Why are you bringing it to Valhalla's door? That's the question. Are you doing that out of selfish reasons, or are you doing that because you're genuinely having a problem and need someone there? If you're genuinely having a problem, and you need someone there, we're there. We are. But the YouTube mental health hotline, that line is closed. Mexican Iron Man says, I'm here for Loki to train me how I can be a big time YouTuber, then how I can get in a fight with another YouTuber, create drama between fandoms, then ignore someone I once called friend. There you go. There you go. Yeah, we're not, no. Go find out from somebody else. Ain't happening. Good morning, Arlena. How are you doing? I'm trying to keep my cool, Mike. Feel like crap, but I'm here anyway because I love doing this. That's what we do. What do you want? What do you want here? Are you here to cause drama? Are you here to insert more drama into your life? Are you here to be the YouTube mental health hotline operator? Or are you here to help bring people up and have a good time and do something positive? That positive thing, that's a whole different thing. And it's not something a lot of people focus on or look at. There's a lot of negative. There's a lot of negative that goes on. How much positive goes on? How much positivity goes on out there? One of the reasons why I love hanging out with Machini and Snowdub is because both of them are positive. No, they look at it like I do. They don't want any drama. They're not going to put up with the drama llama. It's one of the reasons why I love Ords too. Doesn't no drama. I don't want any dealing with the drama llama. I got enough bullshit I got to deal with to begin with without dealing with the drama llama. Or drama that you aren't even in and then find yourself thrown in it. And that's the thing. I'm not gonna let anybody throw me into the bullshit. I'm not. I'm a big guy. I want to see him throw me. It's gonna take an even bigger guy to throw me. I dare you. You just try and lawn dart me into drama. It ain't gonna happen. You gotta ignore it. You gotta move past it. And the people that constantly bring it to your doorstep, you've got to tell them either you respect this line, or don't cross it. This is the line. This is what I don't want. Respect that line or don't cross it. Or go somewhere else. You respect that line, you don't bring me this shit. Bullshittery. And this is the kind of drama I'm talking about is bullshittery. I'm not talking about someone that had an argument with somebody else and was like, Loki, what should I do? I'm not talking about like, oh, this happened and I can't believe it. Can you give me? No, I'm talking about bullshittery. What Arwen said there in that last bit, bullshittery. Oh, Loki, have you heard this person talking about this person? Oh my God, I was over here and this person said that I was a meanie head. Oh my God, I went to go on this person's channel and this person had told the channel owner that I am a horrible person and now they won't let me on. Blah, 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 blah. It's always I, me, blah, blah, blah. That's bullshittery. Why you telling me this shit? Why are you telling me this shit? Because I thought you would help me get my vengeance as I lay my vengeance upon them. Psychodorf 9, who's been a member for 38 months. Brother, thank you. Says, had a supervisor, another department, man responsible for 15 quits last year. Well, he got demoted yesterday. Damn. Damn. Karma. That's karma. Friends vent to friends. That can help us to process and move forward. When all the other details about everyone come out, and you can't even tell what the problem is, that's drama. Right there. Right there. That right there. Absolutely. Here. Damn straight. Damn straight. That time. Do I? I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to sound like that, Tom. I'm pretty sure Tom sees eye to eye with what I just said. That no, you don't deal with that bullshit. You don't deal. He's been through it. He's been through the ringer. A lot of this stuff, guys. A lot of the stuff we bring up on YouTube Talk. Um, I've seen it. I've watched it. I've experienced it. Um, and you just got to move past it. You've just got to move past it. It's not all that. This is YouTube. It's not Game of Thrones. And maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's the problem is that we got a lot of people got into this when the coup happened. And they didn't have outlets for any of this stuff. They just didn't. They didn't have outlets for drama. They couldn't go to the store. They couldn't go to their neighbors. They couldn't go and do any of that. So it all translated to this. Daryl the Derelict, who's been a member for 29 months. Thank you, brother. So much. Says keep your friends close and enemies closer. I disagree. Hold your friends closest. They're special and good ones are hard to find. I love you guys. Love you, brother. We love you. I had to cancel on Daryl yesterday because I was down. Probably gonna go to. I'm probably gonna go back to bed again as soon as I'm done here this morning. I'm gonna go and crash. I'm put Machiny on my earbuds and go and listen to Machiny and crash back out because it's been crappy the last couple of days. No, you hold your friends. You hold your friends, and the people that back you up. That's who you hold close. I don't know where this whole idea that it's got to be this power game in the back between like rival houses and factions. It's so stupid. It's absolutely stupid. A Dega Outlaw drama is the mental playground of the evil, ignorant, and boring. If you find drama, it's time to eliminate that bad influence or walk away. In any case, the power is in your hands. Right there. Right there. I couldn't have said it better myself. But Loki, I know this person. How do I separate myself without you just do? It takes guts and it takes determination. And sometimes it takes having friends there that know what's going on, that have experienced it to go, I'm talking to you about this because I'm having to deal with this issue and I'm just going to have to walk away from this person. Maybe they've experienced that. Maybe they know that. Maybe they've had to do that. You don't know. So talking to someone, I'm not saying you can't talk to anybody. I'm not saying you can't go to anybody, but there's a difference between that and just laying a whole bunch of drama at their doorstep. It's drama. Like and subscribe and get the real story. Fake drama for clicks. And that too. That too. You mean MILFs. I'm sure you meant MILFs. You misspelled MILFs. MILFs doesn't start with an L, it starts with an M. Mexican We give Mikey a hard time because we love Mikey. There's no drama in the background with Mikey. Mikey doesn't bring drama to channels. Mikey eliminates drama by saying, no, just deal with the problem. It's that easy. Just deal with the problem. He's an eye opener. You deal with it and you move on and you keep going. You don't stop. We've gone from "you've got a friend in me," the penguin version, to "why can't we be friends?" to "look what you made me do." Yeah, no, absolutely. And I'm sitting here chugging coffee this morning because I'm trying to keep my throat um, clear and keep talking for the next 23 minutes. You've got to decide what you want. And it's that simple. And you got to stick to it. 2024, here we come. Going into 2023, from 2022, I really did have that conversation with Mike. What do you want? What are you doing? You know, and I'm like, dude, I'm on the phone every 5 minutes with this or that or the other, and it's just got to stop. And it had to stop. It had to stop. I had to cut the drama out, and I did. And like I said, does that mean you can't be there for the people that love and care about you and support you? No, that doesn't mean you can't be there for them. It just means that you're not going to deal with BS that isn't worth your time. It's that simple. Jester's Darth Arlene has been a member for 26 months. I got to throw you guys a skull. I hope everyone had a wonderful drama-free Christmas and an even better New Year. Love y'all, Valhalla. I was really tired. I was really tired on Christmas Day because I wasn't feeling good. I have hurt my arm, my right shoulder that I messed up in the accident. I have, I may have re-injured it to the point that I don't know. I'm waiting on doctor stuff. So as soon as I have that, as soon as I know exactly what's wrong with it, I will update. But I was just tired and I was worn out. And I was getting sick on Christmas Day, and then yesterday was just ugh. And this morning I wake up and it took me 15 minutes just to get out of bed this morning. So because I was just like, ugh, I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up. I feel like crap. And I got up. Once I got some coffee into me, I started kind of rebounding. But it's taken the coffee each morning to get me there. And it's a big ass cup of coffee too. So, but it's good. It's good stuff. I drink Bones coffee. Does anybody else drink Bones coffee? Ever heard of it? It's good. They got a bunch of different flavors. I like the one I got is Spider-Man Web Slinger. It's marshmallow treat, so it's kind of like a Rice Krispie treat flavor. And I use either a Snicker or Rice Krispie treat coffee mate in with it. So, and not a lot of sugar either. It's just the caffeine. The caffeine's really not good for me. But the sugar is a lot less than the Snickers coffees that I was drinking because those have got like 100 something grams of sugar in them. Those are bad, very bad. Kiss my fat white ass, Mexican Iron Man. Fat white ass. Loki needs his Geritol in the morning. Shit. You need your Geritol to keep getting in and out of windows. Let's start with me. Just because I feel bad doesn't mean I can't whoop your ass verbally. Shellback TJC. Sometimes drama can be good. Hashtag Mike and Mike situationship. Yes. Yes. Hi, Mikey. It's the Mac. Right? It's Mac and Mac. So do you want a big box of Mac and Macs? Right? A big box of Mac and Macs. There you go, Mikey. Enjoy that one. That's not Geritol, Loki. That's lube for squeezing out of windows. Oh yeah, yeah. He's gotta oil himself up to get through the windows. So Mike says he's in the best shape of his life. He's doing 2,000 squats a day or some shit, and 2,000 miles on his bike a week, and 2,000 miles swimming a week, and shit like that. Yeah. Yeah. I bet he's getting himself all muscled up for Mike and Mike. As long as it's Colombian is all I care about. Gestures Darthelina. I don't know. I used to be real picky. We'll talk coffee for a minute. I used to be real picky. I used to get so pissed off with yeah, I drank some Snickers coffee, fucker. That was before the heart issues. It's probably why I had heart issues. But yeah, it was like 100 grams of sugar in one bottle. It's like 100 grams of sugar in one bottle. So I stopped drinking that. So this I only get it's like 14 grams of sugar in my giant cup of coffee. So this is good. This is good. Shit, a Coke's got 24 grams for 12 ounces. This is a 24-ounce cup that I fill almost to the top, and only has 14 grams of sugar. I was drinking when I was drinking the Snickers coffee, it's 100 grams for 24 ounces. Now I do 14 grams. But yeah, Mike and Mike. Right. But yeah, for all you members who have thrown out a members chat this morning, this one is just for you guys. Thank you so very much. Real Wade Nation Gaming, Psychodwarp 9, Daryl the Derelict, Jesters, Darth Arlena, and Shellback, TJC. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. And this one is just for you guys. Skull! Okay, so has anybody heard about this? We'll hit on this really quick because Peli brought it up, and this was something I couldn't believe. Did anybody drink the Panera lemonade? It's like I feel like I'm at Woodstock. It's like if anyone has had the black licorice, make your way to the medical station, your closest medical station. If anybody's had the clear Pepsi, make your way to medical station number 4. Did anybody have the Panera lemonade? Because I heard about this and I couldn't believe it. So they're putting this additive. They're putting this additive, and Mark remembers because I did warn him. I called him right away. I was like, "You ever go to Panera Bread? Don't do the Panera lemonade." They were putting this additive in it that was like 10 times the caffeine that was in a Coke. Yeah, they soup it up. Peli was like, I didn't realize they souped it up. Yeah, they soup it up, and they didn't tell anybody. They didn't tell anybody what the hell was going on and what they were doing. And I just got licked on by a random heiress. She's laughing now, and you can hear her. She just came up and licked me on the back of my neck. Yeah, it reminds me of Jolt Cola. Jolt Cola had twice the caffeine that a regular Coke had, and it's just they didn't teach them how to add it right. So it's like 10 times the caffeine that a Coke does. That'll kill you. That's a lot of freaking caffeine. So I think 3 people, and this is just I think it said the article I read said 3 people had heart problems, had to go to the hospital. It was nuts. Like 400 milligrams of caffeine. Yeah, might as well. Snowed might as well put real Coke in it. Right? Oh, Chris Persia, sig morning, Captain.
Good morning, number one.
Anyway, yeah, it's like Surge. I miss Surge. I miss Surge too. Surge was so good, but I can't drink. I couldn't drink it if I got a hold of it now. Anyway, I think they came out with some. I think they came out with an anniversary thing where you could buy some, but I heard it didn't taste the same. So I'll punk water. Say good morning, Aries.
Good morning.
I was told to quit drinking caffeine beverages after the great Red Bull chugging incident of October. Yeah, no more caffeine for you. No more caffeine for you, Mark. And we've gone like way off topic and we're talking about all kinds of stuff that wasn't originally intended. You've got to decide what you want to do in this coming year. You have to decide what you're going to do in this coming year. Oh, wow. She sent a message instead of just saying good morning, y'all. Now she's running out the door, down the ramp, and out the door. But just say good morning to everybody.
Hey, good morning, everyone.
You're right here. You're the only one that can do that. So
I don't want to be rude.
you're not being rude. Anyway, she's obviously off of work until for the Christmas break. So Lisa says came late to the party, but congrats on your wedding, Loki Nair.
Oh, thank you. I like your profile picture.
So you've got to decide what you want to do, and you've got to decide how you want to do it. That's and stick to your game plan, stick to your strategy. I understand, not everybody can be like, oh well, I just want to do this. One of the thing I hear the most is I want to quit my job and want to do YouTube full time. I'm going to tell you the problem with that. And this is a major problem. It doesn't matter whether it's here. It doesn't matter whether it's over on Rumble. It doesn't matter whether it's over on Odyssey. That opportunity can disappear in an instant. And it's gone. And you're standing there holding your piece in your hand or your microphone, whatever you want to call it. It's all you have suddenly. You know that Rumble shut down their entire, Brazil? They shut down completely in Brazil. Was it Brazil? Arlena, do you know about that? They just went dark in Brazil because the Brazilian government said you have to censor blah blah blah, and they said, well, we'll just shut down rather than we'll just kill the entire region of Brazil. We'll just kill it instead of following your demands. And they did. It's stupid, but they did it. It's stupid, but they did it. They just shut down. And I understand. Oh, well, Loki, they're not bending over for the stupid rules that are being, but they shut down an entire region. That's an entire region of viewers that cannot tune in, that cannot watch shit, that cannot stream, that cannot do anything in Brazil because not everybody knows what the hell a VPN is. I mean, just because you think, oh, well, everybody knows what a VPN is today, doesn't mean everybody in Brazil knows what the hell a VPN is. That doesn't mean everybody's rush out and get a VPN so they can watch Rumble. A lot of people don't even know what the hell a VPN is in Brazil. The biggest problem with I want to do YouTube or Rumble or whatever full time is at any moment in time that can end. At any moment in time that can end. Your channel can be demonetized. Your ISP can shut down your access. There's a million and one different things that can happen. Should you live worried that something like that's going to happen? No, not if you, as long as you're not vagrantly abusing the system, like copyright and shit like that. As long as you're not constantly violating TOS and flipping your nose up at it, like some people do, and they do. Some people do it. It's not like you need to live being worried, but it is a very real thing, and it is something that you have to accept when you get into this. You have to accept the fact that in any moment this whole thing can end. They can delete you, they can remove you, they can ban you, they can demonetize you. At any moment in time, this can happen, and you're going to have to deal with the fallout and the consequences of it. And the one thing you never ever do is cry and whine like a little bitch. That is one thing you never ever do, is cry and whine and moan and piss like a little bitch. That's just no. Oh, boo-hoo, this horrible thing happened to me. You know what? That shit happens every day to a lot of people. And you know what they do? They fight it. They stand up and they fight it. I'm being attacked. No, you're not. Shit happens. Especially if you were vagrantly misusing the product and fucking around, and it's one of those F around and find out moments. I have absolutely no sympathy for you. If you were thumbing your nose at the system and then you got caught and you're like, oh, poor me. Nope, I have no sympathy for you whatsoever. One of the biggest problems is copyright. And it always comes back to bite people in the ass. Oh, but Loki, I didn't do anything wrong. Oh, but Loki, this just because you didn't know you were doing anything wrong doesn't mean you didn't do anything wrong. That simple. Read the damn rules. Look at what the rules are. Loki, how do you find that? Oh, well, it's easy. You go into your TOS and you read and you read and you read. How many people here know that after 30 copyright violations, and I'm not talking about strikes, I'm talking about notifications. You've been notified that there's a copyright problem on your channel, that you violated copyright. After 30 of those 90 days, they will demonetize you. How many people know that? Raise your hand. How many people know that? How many people know that if you go in and you take care of that copyright violation, then that's cleared off of your record? Oh, how many people know that? Raise your hand. Why don't you know it? It's there. You can go in and you can read it. 30 copyright violations. That's notifications. That's not strikes. That's notifications. 30 of those, 90 days, you're done. You're demonetized. But what if I take care of them? Then it doesn't count against you. That's simple. Doesn't count against you. You just got to go in and you got to take care of them. You got to remove them. Well, what if I get demonetized and then I take care of them after that? They may, keyword there, may look at your count again in however many days it has been since you've done something and go, okay, he doesn't have any more violations. They went in and took care of the bullshit. Let's remonetize them. Or they may go, nope, we don't really give a shit anymore and we're not going to remonetize your channel. Showback, TJC, Loki, you know what I want? Same thing Mexican Iron Man wants. Panta. Wanna Panta, don't you wanna Panta? Mexican Iron Man want a Panta. I hate the Panta skull, Loki. Panta, ah. Panta, ah. Wanna Panta, don't you wanna Panta? Mexican Iron Man want a Panta, ah. Panta, ah. That's right. That's what I want. I want a Fanta. Want a Fanta? Don't you want a Fanta? That's on you to look up that information. That is not on YouTube to tell you that is the way it is. That is up to you to look up that information. But Loki, what about this, that, and the other? Look it up. Well, what if I can't find it? Ask ask them. But what if they won't tell me? Well, then you've got to use your best judgment, and that's all you can do. Period. You've got to use your best judgment, and that is all you can do. But they do tell you. It's not hidden. It's not like they don't. They do tell you. It's all there in your TOS. Just look it up if you don't know. But Loki, I never got around. Then you were lazy, and it's your fault. Not everyone else's fault. That's your fault for not doing your due diligence. If you are going to look at this like a money-making business, you better know the goddamn rules of the game. How many times can I cuss on a live stream? How many times can I drop an F-bomb before I'm demonetized? How many? You have to look those things up and then decide, do I want to risk dropping an F-bomb on my live stream if I want to be monetized for ads and da-da-da-da? Do I want to take the chance of playing a video game where I can get copyright struck? Do I want to take that chance? Oh, but Loki, I turned all the music off so they can't flag me for copyright music. That game's still copyright. Let me tell you something about games. Every single game that you've seen played on the YouTubes that came from a game company is copyrighted. It's all copyrighted. And if they decide they want to flag you for that, they can flag you for that. That's up to them. That's their choice. Can a company claim it for them? You're goddamn right they can. If that's what they want to do. And say, well, we're claiming it for blah, blah, blah. Can they do that? Yes, they can. It's that simple. But Loki, that's that. I see people streaming games all the time. Sure you do. Sure you do. And most of the time, they probably don't get any shit for it. But sometimes they do. Because it's all copyright. But how I play a game isn't copyright, but it's still their copyrighted game. How many times has beach volleyball been hit while playing live? Oh boy. They do not like me playing that game. They do not like me playing that game. Why? Because it wasn't even released in the US. Because they considered it too sexy. They didn't even release it in the US. They didn't bother because they knew there would be so much shit over it that they didn't even release it in the US. So it's one of the reasons why I mainly don't do video game live streams anymore, because I got tired of dealing with the BS around it. This channel isn't a game channel. It's not. It's just plain simple. It's not a game channel. If I want a game channel, I can go play on my game channel. And yes, I have a gaming channel. I have a gaming channel that's 5 times the subs that this channel has. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. You know how much revenue that channel pulls in? Almost nothing. Almost nothing. Why? It's 2 totally different channels. It's 2 totally different ideas. It's 2 totally different things. They're completely separate from each other. Besides, you shouldn't judge what your channel can do by what revenue you make. One of the things I swore I would never do, we'll end with this. One of the things I swore I would never do is tell people, don't send super chats. Send me money direct through this. I swore I would never, ever tell people that, because I saw someone doing that once. Couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that they were telling people, don't send super chat, send it here so we can get it right away. I was like, holy shit. Why would you do that? Why would you tell anyone not to do not to do something like why would you do that? Because they had an agenda. That's why. They had an agenda and they were pushing their own agenda. They didn't care. They didn't care if that hurt them in the long run. They were only worried about what was happening now. They weren't looking at the future. They were looking at getting money right then and there. And it hurt them. It really did. It hurt them. Snowdub brought this up. Snowdub kind of brought this up earlier. And see ya, Mahogany. Guys, we're going to send you over to Mahogany Draws here in just a minute. I'm almost done. We're going to send you guys over there. Great channel over at Mahogany Draws. Kicking ass, taking names every single morning. Congratulations again, my friend, on hitting 1,600. You absolutely deserve it. You and Snow deserve to be at twice as what you are. So you do. You do, for all the work you put in and everything you've done. You guys deserve 2, 3, 4 times the attention you get. So congratulations, both of you. I don't even know what I was talking about. I was talking about some dipshit that demanded supers be sent a certain way because they wanted to get the money right away. And that might have, benefited them at the moment, but it didn't benefit them in the long term. It hurt them. It really did. Because eventually people caught on to what was going on. And I'm 99% positive that these two were crackheads. And that's what they were doing. They were crackheads and they were into some stupid shit. Living hotel to hotel and all that shit. But living out of motels. It's their problem. It's their issue. It's not mine. I'm looking into 2024 and I don't want us to just grow numbers. I don't want to just look at numbers and see a number. What I want to see is more people coming in going, I am aware of what is going on, Loki, and I'm here to kick ass, chew bubble gum, take names, and I'm all out of bubble gum. And welcome them into the Valhalla family and have some fun. Have some damn fun. Burn some shit down, throw some damn skulls out, and have a good time doing it. That is what I'm looking forward to in 2024. Who's with me? Guys, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak Brendanner. Don't forget to check out Mock, and he's coming up here in just a minute. Skull!
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.